Move your device left and right slowly and see the magic happen.
House on Melody Street. In a 5-story house on Melody Street live 5 families I would like you to meet. On floor number 1, overlooking the grass, happily lives the family Brass. Tiberius Tuba, with a deep, deep voice.
Good morning.
And a serious look that he puts on by choice.
Let's get a move on.
He's a traffic policeman with a badge made of steel, king of all things that move on a wheel. Tory Trombone. All day she is cooking. Says she's very good looking. Says Sister Heidi Horn. She just turned 12. Got lots of dresses she keeps on a shelf. And last, Timmy Trumpet. He likes to play game. If something goes wrong, he's the one Father blames. On the 2nd floor, in a flat worthy of kings, lives the well-educated family Strings. Benson Bass. He's a college professor. Smoking a pipe, he's a real fancy dresser. Chelsea Cello, she's busy each day. She works at the school and teaches ballet. Vicky Viola, she prefers violina, become a world-class ballerina. And little Val Violin, he's allergic to flowers. So he sits in his room for hours and hours, playing all sorts of games on his laptop computer. Mother Cello says,
he couldn't be any cuter.
On the 3rd floor, there's no room for discussion. Fully loud family percussion. The 3rd floor. Father Timpani Tim, he's big and he's fat.
Keep it loud.
Makes lots of noise as he walks through the flat. He works as a loadmaster down at the dock, making sure that things run as smooth as a clock. Mary Marimba with a big wide smile. A hairdresser, she cuts with speed and with style. Sammy Snare, he's a sports fan and likes to play ball. He plays in the bedroom, the kitchen, the hall. And baby sister Glockenspiel. Her brother calls her Glucky. She looks just like her mum, and father says she's lucky. Who lives on the 4th floor? They're long and they're thin. You guessed it. That's right. The family Woodwinds. Barry Bassoon. He works hard all day. He has lots of money, but no time to play. Abby Oboe. She enjoys painting. She paints when it's hot and she paints when it's raining. Calvin Clarinet. He studies so hard, never goes out to play in the yard. Phoebe Flute. She's just like her mother. She'll always be painting one thing or another. And little baby Piccolo, he's awfully glad. He has some time before he'll choose to be like Mum or Dad. In the basement apartment lives Old Lady Harp. She's a little confused, her mind no longer sharp. She's afraid of the dark and afraid of the rats. So she lives with no less than 9 fluffy cats. She sings to herself, and she sings to her kittens. When cold winter blows, she knits them all mittens. And in the penthouse apartment with view to the moon, no one lives at the moment. This will change very soon. But all is not well on Melody Street. In fact, you could say things are a little offbeat. Such lovely neighbors, but you realize soon that the 5 families are just out of tune. Each family sings like a bird on a tree, but each family sings in a different key.
Can they all learn to play together? Stay tuned for the next book.
Woohoo! The book is complete.